Now, we have some NFL stuff to probably get to, I'm guessing.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Now, you want to explain how All Pro Lines works?
Me. All Pro Lines. Well, it's a social media brand. Come join us. It's basically football jokes and memes, some visual stuff I can't do on the radio. We do some edgier things here and there that maybe aren't radio friendly. So there's some parts that are. Come join us, and you can chime in. You can write tags. There's a couple of tags here in this segment that were written by the
let's hear one.
Peanut Gallery. Here we go. The Bengals are 1-4. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. The Bengals are wasting more talent than heroin, everybody.
Wow, that is a really unpleasant analogy, isn't it?
The Bengals are like the show Arrested Development. Great cast, good numbers, fun to watch. They draw a crowd, and it's over before you know it.
Yeah.
These are the jokes, everybody. Okay. It happened, do we? Okay.
The big comeback starts.
Here we go. The Browns are 1-4. Time for the Browns to get a mascot. They're the only team without a mascot. I suggest the platypus.
Oh, why is that?
It's brown. We never see it in January, and it definitely lays eggs.
Very good.
That is a funny name.
And it fits. Here's a tag written by the guys, and it fits because Deshaun Watson got in trouble for trying to pat a puss. See?
All right.
He tried to
pat a puss.
I will allow that.
You'll allow that?
That is very. I didn't laugh at first, but I deserved a hearty chuckle.
Isn't there a platypus on a cartoon show? Like
Terry the platypus.
Perry.
Oh, it's Perry?
Perry
Yeah.
the
And don't the Browns have that? Isn't that Brownie mascot?
Yeah, at the 50-yard line now.
Yeah, they kind of brought that back. That's Brownie? Is that what the name is?
I think so.
What is it?
Like an elf thing.
When
A brownie is another name for an elf.
When Paul Brown named the team, he named them after him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and try to, my gosh, that's awfully ego. Yeah, so he's, no,
Right.
they're named after, brownies and sprites and elves.
I thought it was because there was the Cleveland Blues and the Cleveland.
No, it's because he was an egomaniac.
That makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
But are they the only team that has nothing on the helmets?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And there was talk of them putting a CB on the side.
Oh, God.
Not that long ago, but they set it aside.
I like the idea of them sticking to the old-fashioned thing.
Yeah.
There's something appealing about that. But it is weird that they don't have a mascot or anything on the helmet.
Right now, it's a tradition of losing.
Like the,
It's right.
No, like the chain gang, right? And like sudden death as far as overtime goes. Yes, you stick with the old thing.
No,
you don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You stodgy.
Go ahead.
Stodgy.
No matter how many times I tell them.
Oh, is that the
College
That's
football
him.
overtime.
mascot?
That's Brownie.
That's terrifying.
Oh, that is.
That's Elfie the Brownie.
It looks like they hired the big boy,
Yeah,
and
that's
they said, "Hey,
shrunk
look,
him down.
on Sunday afternoons, we're going to have you do this."
Can you imagine that thing going to the children's ward?
The NFL's considering, they're looking new places to play games, right? We did Brazil this year. They're looking to play a game in Abu Dhabi. Is this how Americans learn geography now? We have to look up where all I can think is Abu Dhabi do. I'm an idiot.
I bet that goes over real well when you're there. I bet every cab driver, I know Fred Flintstone. I have heard that one. Yes, thank you.
The NFL's
I'm sure that's the accent.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
What gibberish do they speak over there? I don't know.
funny. I'm the same way. I have terrible accent. I just basically do my dad for any foreigner.
What does he sound like?
Costaki, telephone. That's it. just vague foreign guy.
What was your dad's name?
Vasilis Economopoulos. Vasilis Konstantinos Economopoulos.
Boy,
And I'm
Bacillus sounds like a disease.
It sure
doesn't
does,
It?
yeah.
Like a vaccine.
Or the cure, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get the Vasilis?
A lot of the names
They
sound
give it
like
to you in the
this.
ass?
All right.
Yeah,
cousin's
I leave my back
streptococcus.
door open, Tom.
No, I meant the shot.
Okay.
Do they still do that?
In the butt?
Shots in your bottom?
Shots in the buttocks?
I had one about 15 years ago, a gamma globulin.
Globulin.
Yeah.
What?
Green
Shot.
goblin?
Every
And they
vaccine
had to give it to you in the butt.
every vaccine I've had lately, it's in the arm. Can you request it in the rear? Is it just as effective?
Maybe.
Is it just as effective with respect to how it
Bob
enters
used to do
the
that.
I don't know.
Remember?
enters the system?
There's
Yeah.
certain ones you have to take in a very fatty place. You have to receive it, so it's usually like in your thigh or your butt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Or a burger joint.
Those can be fatty places.
Fatty places.
Okay. All right.
State Fair.
The NFL's looking at sites in Paris, Rome, Madrid, Barcelona, Dublin, Sydney, and Melbourne. Who's the new sponsor? Travelocity? What do we-
Oh, they're traveling, you see.
Oh, they should have the Super Bowl in Rome. It's the only place that understands Roman numerals.
Yeah, they'll get it
go.
immediately.
Right? Surely even the Romans are done with the Roman numerals. Can you imagine a speed limit sign in Roman numerals? I think it's 10 plus 5. No, it's 50 minus 10 plus. We're dead.
No, 50.
Don't you think when they have it at movies, they should stop the screen for a second so you can do the addition? Because
It's ridiculous that they still embrace that.
MCCX.
55 is LV, right? 55.
55. Is this 55 this year?
I'm just saying that's
No, it's later, but yes.
I don't know what 70 would be.
Right.
Oh, no,
It'd be LXX.
LXX, yeah. There you go.
All right.
That'd be
Seems easy.
Why don't we do that?
They get confusing.
That was fun.
So much for your little joke there. Okay.
No, it's easy and fun. We got London games, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time
Yes,
kickoff
yes,
for me.
sir.
That's too early.
That's badass is what that is.
Oh, this week we had Jets Vikings. It was so early. Oh, the Jets were biplanes. It was
Yes,
it was really it was really
the Wright brothers were
As I started that
mascots,
one,
you
I'm
see.
like, oh, God.
Who?
It was a fitting English game. Both offenses were very bland, mostly boiled field goals.
Wait a minute.
It's a food
Did I
joke.
hear Woody Allen in there? Very bland. Very, very bland. I tell you what, it's football. You know, you remember football time?
I enjoyed that.
They delay by speaking of Willie McCovey. Let's see.
There's a hell of a. I'm more of a baseball guy.
The NFL's cracking
I
down
have a
on
question. I'm sorry
Yep,
to
yep.
interrupt your flow, of course.
Yes, yeah, I was crushing.
Have they done any? Have they done any games? Have they done any games the other way?
What do you mean?
Tokyo,
Oh,
Oh no, we haven't had that yet.
Manila.
But I bet someday
Beijing.
we will.
did you say Sydney was one of the?
Sydney is one they're looking
yeah,
at.
so
and
that would
Melbourne.
be that way.
The one they did in Sao Paulo, that's the southern hemisphere, right?
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah,
but
but
time
it's
zone
time
wise,
zone
it's not
Yeah,
too
I know,
crazy.
but it was next winter.
It was. Very odd.
Weird.
that was in
right?
the summer.
And the spirals would spin the other way.
That's exactly
Made it
right.
very
Way to
hard.
tell them not to tell us who won the presidential election.
Right.
We
Yeah.
want to be surprised.
They know, don't they? Yes.
They do know back.
Our
over
guest
there.
is Costaki Economopoulos, comedian. And Costaki's going to be at the famous Strand Theater in Shelbyville tomorrow night. And Costaki is our NFL correspondent. And we are currently reviewing many things in the NFL. Continue, please.
Tom, I don't mean to correct you. I believe the Strand is tonight.
No, yes,
Yes.
tonight.
Yes.
Tamar Kokomo.
Oh, sorry. My fault.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, I could drive.
It says tonight in giant letters here.
And that's what you didn't say.
I know. Tomorrow night is Jeff Bodart. Sorry, that's at a different place.
Well, you're not Jeff Bodart, are you?
I am not.
And I could drive. Josh, Krista, we could all drive to the Strand.
Yeah,
Let's
we
go
could.
there.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not going
kind
to.
of-
No, you're not going to go.
No, we certainly.
You're welcome to do a guest set.
If I had a set at all, if I had sort of a set at all, I do my guest set.
Now, how do you feel, Chick, about the NFL cracking down on finger guns? Are you for this? Are you against this? Do you care?
What?
Yeah, well, there was a...
No more finger guns.
Jeremy McNichols got in trouble for doing the bow and arrow thing, too.
Drake London had a bazooka thing.
Drake
Like in a
London-
celebration?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Any sort of imitation of any sort of firearm or anything
Jeez.
like
Right.
that. It's not a... Yeah, you can't do the throat cut thing anymore.
Right. Any of that. Right.
Can you do the gambling thing?
Rolling the dice.
Yeah, where they get down and they roll the football like a.
Yeah, you could
I think
definitely
that's fun.
gamble. We've embraced
That
that.
is fun. Yeah.
Aren't they all fun? Isn't
They
it
are.
okay?
Yeah, I
don't.
agree.
I don't think they should do.
I know your thing is
guns.
act like you've been there before.
Yes,
Just
and
flip the ball to them.
That's me. I love that.
Yeah, that is badass.
I also love it when they heave the ball into the stands.
Yeah, me too.
And I find it hilarious that the NFL charges them.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
They're making more money than anyone on earth. They're going to charge the guy for a football?
Have you noticed when the players go and give their footballs to their mother now that they're the mothers are our age, Tom?
Yes. Yes.
You noticed this?
Your age. Some of them are my age.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're younger.
The girl is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need any name to add that to it. But that's,
I think we're grandparents.
I get it. I get it.
I don't think it was necessary to point out that there's a generational gap here.
Loud and clear.
Hey, at least you're talking to Condom Man over there.
I went to
Well, we'll revisit the rest of this.
All right.
Are we all going to try to do Woody Allen?
I hope so.
I love that.
Woody, the Woodman.
Can we do emo? I like when you guys do emo.
Emo's going to be our guest.
There's
Certainly.
Josh's emo's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
We just all sit in awe.
Yeah. He's going to be our guest soon?
Yeah, in a couple weeks.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I'll take a day off. Okay.
Emo will be here. I'll certainly look forward to that. He is certainly one of a kind.
Yeah, he's gentle and a
No
genius.
one-
He's exactly what you want him to be.
Anything like him.
in his
Even when you're...
personal life.
The thing about Emo is when you're not on the air, he's still Emo.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well, he's still a weirdo.
Yes. He's the real, a wonderful weirdo.
You can't
Brilliant,
turn that off.
generous, awesome weirdo.
Yes, he is.
You think it's going to turn off? You know, that keeps it coming. Our guest is comedian Costaki Economopoulos, the proprietor of All Pro Lines, where you can have some fun in the world of the NFL and comedy, et cetera, et cetera. And have we finished our NFL review?
We could do a few more NFL
Okay, what do
jokes.
you got?
All right, this one's a nod to George Carlin. The NFL's cracking down on finger guns, and they're going to keep the effing real ones. You guys know the only thing that can stop a bad guy with finger guns? A good guy with a finger gun. You can have my finger gun when you pry it from my cold, dead hands.
That's right.
Are they really finding guys that do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And they're penalizing them on the field in the game. It's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
So did they know beforehand that this was a new rule that you would get a fine for?
Apparently, yes.
Ridiculous. Kids
They-
get suspended for doing this.
They go
Oh, my
over
gosh.
everything during the off season. Here's what we're more emphasis on.
Right,
this,
yes.
These calls.
A point of emphasis.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I know that there was a lot of several articles I read about Pete Rose indicated that in every baseball locker room they have the gambling
Right.
rules. You can't miss them.
Right.
No gambling, like 4 foot high.
Yeah, they're posted with a whole.
Yeah, last year when one of the NFL players got in trouble for gambling and he was saying, well, I didn't know. Pac-Man Jones came out and said, no, you know, when you walk in, it's on the thing. When they give you a speech, they have a whole seminar about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, it's written and they definitely know the rules. Yeah.
So they've got a thing saying no bazooka, no blah blah.
Yeah, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's been covered. But can you do Got Your Nose? Can we still do that? Are there jazz hands?
I love Got Your Nose.
Can you do here's half of my thumb?
I like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Chick, I know you love it, but you have to stop doing it to Amazon drivers. Yeah, you got my package. I got your nose.
They do give me a funny look.
They do.
You know, my grandfather made me, my mother's father made me cry one afternoon. I said, Grandpa, my arm hurts. And he said, come over here, let me look at that. So he's looking at it. He goes, well, I know what the problem is. There's a bone in there. And I started sobbing. I was just that stupid. Not like now.
No.
Thank you.
The Jaguars wore throwback uniforms. You remember the glory days of the Jacksonville Jaguars?
From
Chick?
when? When Brunell was the quarterback,
Yes,
I guess?
Right.
Yeah.
Keenan McCardle, those were the good.
Yeah, right.
Coming into the week, Trevor Lawrence had 9 straight losing starts. This is the worst starter since the 1973 Ford Pinto. Am I right? that was a bad start.
It would explode.
A lot of scoring all over the league. It was like Brad Pitt was armed with Diddy's baby oil. It
Oh,
was,
God.
A lot of scoring, you see.
If Diddy was going to be mentioned.
I was going to say Leonardo DiCaprio, but that would be confusing because then all the scores would be under 25. Am I right, everybody? Oh, come on. All right.
How dare that guy do what we would all do?
Son of a gun.
But what do you talk about? She's never seen MASH.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know what you.
She probably hasn't even seen Gilbert Grape.
Right. Even your own films. She doesn't even know your own work. She's too young.
Yeah, that's right.
The Panthers center is out for the season. Boy, I hope this doesn't hurt their playoff chances.
Oh, boy.
I hope the Panthers don't start to suck.
They have a toddler as their quarterback. 5'7", 135 is the
What?
He's not 135.
Bryce Young. He's like 170.
Really?
5'9",
small.
170. Yeah.
He's small
You
for-
should see him on the field with everybody else.
Right.
It's like there's a toddler out there.
I don't know if you saw this chick. Ocho Cinco agreed to fight James Harrison, which can only mean one thing. Ocho Cinco is blind.
Yeah. Ocho Cinco's going to get his ass beat.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
What's the plan, Chad? Hit him in the fist with your face until he passes out? Chad, how many fingers am I holding up? Ocho Cinco? That was the closer.
Oh, thank you, Costaki.
Do we want
now-
to get Costaki real quick to weigh in on some of the picks? Is that what we want? You think?
Sure, we have to explain. Let me get. I got our guest picks, I think, somewhere.
Abby O'Grady's.
Abby, someone?
Wasn't it Abby O'Grady?
Close.
Yeah.
The often imitated, ever duplicated steward of the week. We've been picking games since George Halas won the NFL championship way back in the 30s. That's right. Bill.
That's right.
That's right. What do you think? Speaking of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Costaki.
They're gonna
Jacksonville getting 3 versus the Chicago Bears, Jess's team in London. Yeah.
I think the Bears win this game. I think their new
By
quarterback.
more than 3? You know, the Jaguars always play a little better in London.
No, the
because-
points go the other way, right? The Jaguars are favored, right?
No, the Jaguars are getting 3 points.
Oh, they're underdogs?
Yeah. Because they're awful, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. But
And
the
the
Bears
Bears-
have
Remember that comedy hunk about how bad they were? I don't know if you remember that. A guy came into the show. And did a-
I'll
Last
stick with the
45
Bears.
seconds, I forgot comedy existed.
You like So you like Chicago minus the 3.
All right, yeah,
Write
I'll
that down. Are
I'll
you-
take the Bears.
Are you writing this down,
Huh?
President? of
Oh,
the
sorry.
league?
No, I'm looking for
Son
something else. What do you
Looking
want?
for Abby's.
What did he say?
What'd you take
Chicago
there?
minus the 3.
What did you take there, Chick? What did you?
I have Jacksonville plus the 3.
Okay.
I think they're going to play
This
a
is
little
like a podcast about fantasy
I
football.
know.
No, it's more
I'm
boring.
miserable.
I'm miserable, said Jessica.
And that wraps up.
No. Plow through, kids.
Chewing of the week.
I'm miserable.
I thought you guys were rude to me. This
Yeah, right?
makes me feel way better.
That was a genuine I'm miserable. So we'll see you next week.
I was just teasing you guys.
Oh, no.
Jess was.
100%. Yep.